Howdy, folks, and welcome to WWE 2K25 live stream right here, exclusively only on Leo's Let's Plays Alliance. And guess what? It's been a while, and yes, I am here finally. Oh my, I was trying to finish up the finishing touches on tag teams, but it seems I kind of ran out of time. But it doesn't matter, because why I am here, and yes, I'm going to sum it up on the comic strip thumbnail for those who will be making their debuts, if you like to know. So yeah! Either way, on the comic strip thumbnail, I'll try to sum it up, but I won't explain, just summing it up. Rimuru Tempest, Chloe Albert, and you see the dynamic duo Batman and Nightwing. Will there be a Robin? Yes. Like I said, it takes me time to customize the characters, to put it into practice, and like this and that, this, that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so it took me a really long time. It took me a really long while. It was not easy, okay? It was like really that difficult. And then, yes, you see Two-Face on the comic strip thumbnail, then also Akuma. Of course, it's like the tag teams on the roster exist on one side, but it does not exist on the other when it says about the entrance and the victory. Entrance and victory, it's like it doesn't exist because of a group of 5. So it only exists as a group of 4, not as a group of 5. But there is a loophole. I'm not saying there isn't. There's always a loophole. There's always a loophole. Always. I just ran out of time, but like I said, of course, I will get to the part. Rimuru Tempest says, finally, Batman, you finally came. I got to admit you did a great job of taking down Carmine Falcone's empire, and it crumbled. He may be in Blackgate in a way, but you, GCPD, and myself took him down. You are the #1 pick of the draft. Hello, Julia. How's it going? You are the #1 pick of the draft, and Triple H has high hopes for you out of NXT or not. I own WWE, and as your boss, you'll behave yourself, but I have a question. Do you know what happened to Matches Malone? I heard he's missing. Oh, so he's bringing this up of Batman Arkham Shadow. He's bringing this up of Batman Arkham Shadow. It's a VR game, which is exclusively only on MetaQuest 3. I'm doing great, Julia. How about you? And I did enjoy the birthday cake, and whose birthday is it on this day, to be honest? So, yummy, delicious birthday cake. And so you see Batman saying this, listen well so that you can understand what I'm saying here. Of course, he has a bat voice. He says, I don't work well with you, your federation, your student who's admiring you in La La Land, including your secretary who has issues with the RWO besides yourself. I'm not afraid of any of you. I heard that there's a mutiny rising. So there's a mutiny rising. Of course, I'll read from... Of course, he does mention this. So I will savor up the other, and then you see Nightwing, Zion, Rosenthal. He says, I wouldn't upset him if I were you. You know he's not too fond with you all, even me, which I'm happy. In case you forgot, you do not own us. Asami Rosenthal is in charge of free agency of the RWO. God is in control, not you. And he is mentioning this to the one true God, you know, our Lord in person, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. 3 persons, 1 God. And you say, aren't there like 3 gods, 3 persons? No, 3 persons, 1 God. You ever think why is it like 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3? No, 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 no. It's 1 times 1 times 1. That's how it works. Not the other way around. If you're like, yeah. All right. So, we're going to see our debut, and trust me, Austin Nagumo has come back to make this count the most. I'm just going to turn off the commentary. Hello, Julia. So, yes, Austin Lawrence, along with another character, will be making let's just say in a tag team. But remember, when I say something about tag a team, yes. So like a man and a male and a female working in a tag team against 2 males, or 1 male and 1 female, or 2 females. So like, how does that work? Remember what I showed you? Well, you know what? Instead of just showing you, why not instead of explaining this to you, why not I show you? So Austin Lawrence, guess what? Your character is going to make the debut on the first match right now. And also, by the way, I forgot to mention this. Oh yeah, Rimuru Tempest will be there at ringside. So yes, 2 on 2, 2 on 2. Welcome to Raw. Welcome to Raw. Give me a moment. There you are. Get a lot of this. And yes, you have Ultra Instinct. Why? Because the Saiyan blood, ever since, the curse was removed. Yes, the curse is gone. Goku Black is gone. Yes, he is gone. And when I say he is gone, Austin, he is absolutely and positively Gone. 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 So be glad. When I say gone, he is gone. Okay. No, there, yep, that's the one. And no, I designed that myself. Just to let you know. I designed that myself. I designed that myself. Well, still, you got Ultra Instinct. Hey, look, Julia's got sheep. May I pet the sheep after a match is over, Julia? Because I have not pet a sheep. And also, that is the other attire, the second attire right there. Why does she have that in the cross? Well, yeah, she does. But let's just say, even though after the destructive force of Goku Black was over, I'm not saying she has doubts, but also let's just say she has concerns. Concerns. It's like, okay, so you believe in the Traveler? Yes. But with Austin Nagumo, that's an entirely another story. So let's just say, how do you find redemption? Or should I say the road to redemption? Yes. Okay, the road to redemption. Yeah, the road to redemption. So I just left it there. Okay, no. Yes. And by the way, Chloe, yeah, there she is. Chloe Aubert. Chloe Aubert. And you're not gonna yeah, that's them. Versus in a tag team match. Like, who are you gonna go up against? You wanna go up a male versus male or a male versus female? Well, you know what they say. Why not bring in Liv Morgan or Dirty Dominic Mysterio? Like, does not give you the best amount of welcome. Yeah, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Yeah, my character's OC arc, at least what I have planned so far, is about him discovering who he is. But also, even though that you did a temporary team up, Batman, the new Batman, however, who, even though he does not want to share his secret identity with you, because since you are friends with so-called Rimuru Tempest, it will not pan out well because he knows this. He thinks you don't know. You think he doesn't know, or the RWO don't know, or even though that doesn't change much. Sooner or later, Hajime and the other, you know, from the one woman you mentioned about will make an appearance soon, but they won't be too happy about it as well. but you know, all in all, I'm not saying they're, well, not too happy, and they're also kind of disappointed. And like, yeah, that's like, really, yeah. I mean, really, I'm not gonna try to. Like I said, I'm not gonna jump that far up ahead. To be honest, all I'm gonna say is like until the right times when it comes to bridging the when it comes to like until we get to that bridge. Right now, they will be coming in the near future. I'm not saying no, so thank you very much. So, yeah, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And then you have Liv Morgan. And I had a manager. Why? Here comes Carlito. Yeah, that's Carlito. Like, what? Trust me. Even though he is on the main roster, to be honest, yeah, it's like, why? Trust me, you know, of course, safety, creative mode, or safety mode is what you like to call it, is completely on. So there you have it. By the way, I have an idea. Why not we do elimination added? But there are DQs and there are countouts. You get counted out, you are officially eliminated and saying bye-bye. Welcome to Raw. Here we go. Let's make your debut right now in a tag team match, whether it's mixed matched or not. So yeah, mixed match or not. Man, I got a lot of plate in my hands. Gee. The RWO may be disgusted of what they see, so guess what? Now, even though that Rimuru Tempest welcomes Austin Guma with open arms as a part of the, so-called, since he is the owner of WWE and CEO, well, you got him right there. But the crowd is liking of his return after since how many years? Nearly 2 decades. And here comes the Judgment Day. They are not very well liked. The Judgment Day are not very welcome very much, even though that Satoru Mikami is the undisputed WWE champion. Well, you guessed it. Rimuru Tempest has high hopes for Austin Nagumo, also the #1 draft pick, if you forgot. The new Batman. Of course, Rimuru Tempest has no idea who is the new Batman anyways, because he is very curious that he wants to uncover the truth of who is the new Batman. But Batman knows that he has to be several steps ahead, even though that Rimuru is a genius. Doesn't know the new identity of the new Batman, per se. Of course, he knows who the other Batman's secret identity, and that would be Bruce Wayne, so yes. Okay, so remember, just like a regular tag team match, so here we go. Against greater threats, just to name a few. So like I said, the RWO are going into a war against the Jura Tempest Federation. And since your character, Austin Lawrence, is, I'm afraid to say this, is a part of it. Says no! Says eat it! Kick to the gut, into a double underhook power bomb. Get a load of this. The snatch spine buster, the snatch up power slam. Takes a lot of strength to the upper body. Again with the double underhook power bomb. Showing a piece of Dominic Mysterio. Hi, Philip, how are you doing? Causing agony to his opponent. Oh! Says no! The Olympic Slam! A rolling Death Valley Bomb! Tag made! There's a tag, and here comes another debut in Noka Nagumo with the Supergirl Punch! Into a German suplex! Diamond Clash! I hate to break it to you, but I'm gonna cut you off right there, Austin Lawrence. I know what you said, but to be honest, the RWO is in no condition to talk to you. There's no condition to talk to your character. But just because they're in no condition to talking to your character doesn't mean they're not paying attention. I didn't say they're not gonna. Like I said, just because the RWO don't want to talk to you doesn't mean they're not gonna pay attention. They didn't say we're not gonna talk to you and we're not gonna pay attention to any of you. No. They say I said just because you're not gonna talk to your character doesn't mean they're not going to pay attention, but they will pay attention. Hello there. TDSKYT, how you doing? The Jujitsu combo! Too slow! Denied! Bro, you say you have WWE 2K17. That's awesome sauce. That game is one of the most popular games to have, if you like to know. By the way, I am Leo Wolverine, the main owner and founder of this entire channel, who likes to yeet in the chat, yeet in the commentary, yeet on a live stream, day and night, in and out. And also meet some of the people who are actually my friends here, and say hi. And delivering is the Three Amigos by Hinoka Nagumo. That's one way to get yourself a headache. With the Springboard Phoenix Splash. Speak low volume? What do you mean speak low volume? You do realize I'm right, You do realize I'm right here. Look, I show the respect, but this is how I normally speak when it comes to being a commentator, so, yeah. And it hits where it hurts. And a consecutive palm strikes, and we're seeing signs of the neck and head to the shoulder area. Oh, and Dominic. That is showing disrespect. Did I play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? No, I don't play CJ Rip or Alive or what. I'm sorry, I don't. Because I'd kind of rather not go to the extreme when it comes to games that has like a lot of excessive words when it's just, let's say, censored. Wow, into a Samoan drop. But I'm glad. Well, there is something we do have in common. We do have in common. TDSKYT. We do love WWE, and yeah. Into a pump handle vertical suplex power bomb. From the deadlift running power slam. Oh my. There's a rear super kick from behind a nasty. Says eat it. The super kick, the Florida Keys, and he is feeling the pressure. Tells him to get up. There's one. There's two. Your Chimeraplex is completed. And now we're seeing signs of the torso area, back and front, and he is not feeling well. I don't think it will not work for Dominic Mysterio because he can't lift Austin Nagumo because he's not that strong. You gotta weaken him first. But Austin Nagumo says, nice try, small fry. Where is Rey Mysterio? He's not in this match, and also he's not on ringside. Oh my. Says no. There's the Claymore. The Springboard Phoenix Splash. I think Liv Morgan got him too much. Here comes the first press Saiyan Blitz. Check that out. Northern Lights suplex. The flat out power of a deadlift military press and into a slam dunk. Ooh. That's one way to call yourself a doctor, but there isn't one. And let's see, Austin Nagumo is going to set up a finisher. He wants to do this. Looking for the sit-out Spirit Bomb. Sit-out last right Spirit Bomb to eliminate Dirty Dominic Mysterio and a kick out at 2.99. Mamma mia! Oh, he saw him coming. Blackout. Seems Carlito has seen enough. There's a tag made, and guess who? Hinoka. Code Red! Code Red! Powerbomb Flash knee! No! Supergirl punch! Oh, The Scorpion dead. No. Inverted sharpshooter. Inverted sharpshooter. It taps out. He is gone. And now it's a 2-on-1 handicap match. Denied. Says no. Hammerlock SOS. Oh, get up, knocked down. And there's a Supergirl punch. Hit to the knee. Pump handle X Factor. That's one way to get yourself a headache because you need to call the doctor. Tag made. Here comes Austin Nagumo again, feeling refreshed. Single underhook suplex. Well, that's one way to get yourself in. The power of a deadlift military press. And that'll be ending with a slam dunk. Oh, being suckered in upon gets denied. Says no. Superman punch. Springboard Phoenix Splash! It seems Hinoka Nagumo has had enough by the likes of Carlito. Diamond Clash! Try to weaken the legs of that Indian Deathlock applied. What's this? Oh! Oh, and a vicious lariat! Destroying the leg! Oh! Again! Holy cow! Hinoka's getting tired of Carlito. Split-legged moonsault to eliminate her now. Holy cow, not enough. No! There is the blitz! No one home. Another single underhook suplex. Oh, get a load of this! Crucifix power bomb! Hinoka from Fire Emblem Fates! Springboard Phoenix Splash! And guess what? Austin Nagumo is saying, you know what? I've had enough of you! Turn around! Holy cow! to eliminate Liv Morgan. And she has done it. Wow, what team effort. It seems the Jura Tempest Federation has its ups and downs, and guess what? That was one of the best tag team matches to be main event worthy, I'll give you that. Well done. Also, match name, let's say the characters out of Japanese anime and also from crossovers such as like Power Rangers, for example. So, yeah, that's how it is. And why not we go for a 3-on-3 type. 3-on-3 in SmackDown. That's right, SmackDown. GB. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't understand what GB means because I'm not very good of initials GB because I'm thinking like, what is GB? Is it like mean Game Boy? Because like I may be smart but not that smart to be honest. TDSKYT. Like I said, I'm not that smart to be honest. I mean, I'm smart, but not that smart. So yeah. In a 3-on-3 tag. Oh, how many gigabytes? Oh, gigabytes of this game. I'm sorry. Okay. GB, thank you. Thank you for giving me the meaning. Now I know the name. How many gigabytes? I am going to say, you're not going to believe this. I would say somewhere around between 100 to 150 or so. 100 to 150 or 125 gigabytes. This game is available on the Nintendo Switch number 2. So yes, available on the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, available on the Xbox One and the Xbox Series XS. So the island of relevancy is only available on the new generation consoles like the PS5 and the Xbox Series XS. I don't know if it's available on the Nintendo Switch 2, to be honest, or PC. I don't know. Yeah, Steam available. Yeah, that game is available on Steam, which is on PC. I'm not saying it isn't. But the Isle of Relevancy, which is 125 gigabyte. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. When I mean that is a lot, it's a lot, to be honest. It is a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot. 125 gigabytes is a lot. Okay, elimination is added. By the way, hey Philip, I have a little something to show you. Lucille, what? Are you trying to say, bro? You are so. Are you saying Lucky or Lucille? I have no idea. What does that mean? Because usually, like I said, I don't know everything. I may be smart, but not that smart. Oh, luck. Oh, okay. Well, not lucky, just thankful is more like it. By the way, get a load of this. Hey, Philip, are you ready to... I don't have Dean. Dean Ambrose is not in this game. He is not in this game. He's not in this game. Dean Ambrose is not in this game. He's on All Elite Wrestling, who goes by the name of John Moxley, if you like to remember. By the way, get a load of this, Philip. The new generation of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Well, I can put in Rey Mysterio on a tag team match like the LWO, like Latino World Orders. I mean, why not? But I'm not gonna take like game requests or whatsoever, because I am not a genie, because I can't grant wishes in real life like that, because that does not work in real life. Because why? I'm not sponsored by anybody, if you like to know. So it's like, how are you doing this? Let's say I earn time and money by doing seasonal jobs. Actually, I'm just doing Raw, NXT, and SmackDown on the comic strip thumbnail of what it said. TDSKYT. In other words, I create my comic strip thumbnails to create my own storyline. And why? You can ask Austin Lawrence and or Philip with these guys, and they know. There's the Yellow Ranger. There's Kimberly Rosenthal, also as the Pink Ranger as well. My name is Josh Hash. Oh, Josh Hash. How you doing? But I will accept about the about Rey Mysterio and Latino World Orders. So why not? LWO. I mean, put it in. Who would not like Rey Mysterio? I mean, really, who would not? Who would not? Ooh, Power Rangers! Let's add a manager. Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro. No, like I said, I kind of do my own thing when it comes to comic strip thumbnails into storylines. So yeah, if you like to know. Wow, the original new generation of Power Rangers. And you believe Mighty Morphin Power Rangers like this, a new generation of Rangers out of MMPR of the originals, and these are the new generation of Neo Power Rangers. Here comes the LWO, Latino World Order. Well, I did get your wish granted on one thing, TWSKYT. You wanted Rey Mysterio, you got it. Master of the 619 and also a WWE Hall of Famer and a future Hall of Famer of Lucha Libre AAA. Meet Philip, who is a friend of mine, along with Austin Lawrence. So just say hi. And once again, if you know why I'm doing comic strip thumbnails and live streams such as this, they can tell you. John Cena's in this game. I'm not saying he isn't. Also, there's like the farewell tour, which is not a part of season pass. Not a part of season pass. Like the Bray Wyatt, the Bray Wyatt pack thing of last year of WWE 2K25. So the farewell tour is not a part of the. It's never a part of the season pass, so it's separate. So, thanks for coming, TDSKYT. It's great to talk to you. And like I said, I did grant your wish of Rey Mysterio. Yeah, catch you later. You know where to find me. I'm just a click away. And I'll yeet you later. Yeet. Woo! Here we go. Into a Hurricane Rana. Oh, too easy. Diamond cutter. Says no. He saw that coming. Oh, uppercut on that throat thrust. Says no. Denied. Wow, how is he? Oh, and a Superman punch. Oh, come on, man. Wow, he's not gonna. Something tells me someone who reads like a book. Oh, come on. Oh, that was so slow. slow. That was so slow. So slow. Ah. I saw it, but I did not react in time. I saw it, but did not react in time. I saw it, but I did not react in time. Crucible Slam! The flat-out power of a deadlift military press and ending with a slam dunk. Look at the boots. It's, like I said, Neo Power Rangers. Snatch Power Slam. Talk about a hit where it hurts. Cannot forget about it, known as the Fisherman Buster. And it's tempting. Yes! Yes! Looking for the spirit bomb! Wow, that is almost similar like Geno's move. Holy cow! Single underhook suplex. Tag made, and here comes Miki Rosenthal, the Yellow Ranger. Kick to the gut. Moonlight driver, corkscrew neck breaker. Hammer lock arm breaker, ouch. Leg splits. Oh, both of these people had the right idea. Whoa! Denied into a scorpion death trap. No, wow, what just happened? I thought there was someone there. Diamond cutter. Miki Rosenthal, the new Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger, is putting up a fight. Kick to the gut. Into a pump handle. Pump handle Death Valley driver. Tells him to get up. Gator roll. Into a gut wrench suplex Falcon Arrow. The first one missed, the second one didn't. Effective. Oh, that really sucked. Oh! Says no! Oh, come on, not this. Why do I always fall for that stupid trick? Really gotta stop falling for that stupid trick. TTS German suplex. The tag man, and here comes Kimberly Rosenthal, the daughter of Tenka Yatogami, the youngest of the three. Oh my! Springboard Phoenix Splash! Into a fireman's carry. You gotta be careful. Flapjack! Deadlift German suplex! The deadlift powerbomb. Flash knee! This Pink Ranger is something else. Causing agony, even though she does respect Rey Mysterio, a great Hall of Famer. She will give it her all. Oh! Get a load of this. Are you kidding me? Crucifix power bomb? Wow, for a powerful woman such as the Pink Ranger, she doesn't let up. Flash knee! Looking for slapjack! 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 Butterfly lock! Butterfly place buster! Wow! I think he got too involved of what just happened. Tag man, and here we go. Whoa! Oh no, now it's gonna be that much harder. It's gonna be that much harder now. Wow, it's gonna be that much harder. What is he thinking? Oh, it's gonna be that much harder. I just ran out of time and I was so close, but I did not make it in time, and now it's gonna be that much harder. No, not like that way. Oh, come on, please. Oh, it thinks I'm not tagging in. Come on. I want to tag in. I want to tag. Jeez. There, that's what I want, not the other way around. Not the other way around. Thinks I'm not doing it. Oh, come on, not that way. Into a gator roll, into a falcon arrow. You know, Blazer's daughter would be so impressed of how she is doing it. Multi-kick combo. Ooh! Crash landing! And a rear super kick from behind and nasty. Says no. Denied. And back into a pin to cover. Two. Joaquin Wilde has been officially eliminated. Now it's a 2-on-3. Oh my. Oh, that was late. I saw it and I was late. I saw it and I was late. Saw it and I was so late. No, don't climb up. Don't climb up. Don't climb up. Don't climb up. Into a butterfly suplex. Flash knee. Talk about it, hit where it hurts. Destroying the leg. Says no. Oh, darn it! Oh no, not in time, not in time, not in time, not in time. No, it's gonna be harder. No, it's gonna be harder. No, it's gonna be that much harder. Oh, saw it and I was late. Saw it and I was late. Whoa, and now he saw it. Puts him in the back burner. Oh, no. Get a load of the Red Ranger. Look at this. Double M5. Looking for the Spirit Bomb. The cover to Rey Mysterio is gone. Wow. Superman punch. Springboard to Phoenix splash. Talk about having a headache. Ay, caramba! Ooh, moonsault! Crucifix powerbomb! submission. Get a load of this. Here we go. Double super kick. Not done yet. Looking for the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger splash. Ranger splash. Comer. No, not yet. Let's snatch a power slam. Cannot forget about it, known as the Fisherman Buster. Wow. Miki and Kimberly, Yellow Ranger and the Pink Ranger put on a performance on a tag team tandem kickoff. Wow. Another crucifix powerbomb. Looking for the bitter end. Bitter end pump and a modified face buster cover. 2, 3. The Neo Power Rangers have done it. What a match. Wow. Well done with this. That is one instant classic. I'll give you that. Of course, there is a battle, something going on at a brawl at the backstage on a 2-on-2, and it is not a pretty picture. Like, why? Well, let's just say Batman has showed up, and he is not too pleased of what happened. The new Batman, Daniel Hunt. And then Kimberly Rosenthal, yes. The Pink Ranger wants to team up quickly. I think she says she's not that tired. Like, what? Why? Elimination is on. And a backstage brawl has been activated. Here comes Austin Nagumo along with Hinoko Nagumo. And like, what did they got themselves into? Oh no, they should have known better. Rimuru Tempest is in, and guess what? The Bat is not too thrilled and not too happy. He just said, tell me, do you bleed? And here we go, a backstage brawl has been activated. Oh, and he is fending off. Not too happy by the likes of Austin Nagumo showing up. Oh my. Denied. Wow. Darn it, I should have saw that coming and I got stupid. I got stupid. Oh! Oh my! Oh! No, and getting hit by a shovel! Denied! Holy cow! This is absolute chaos! What is Batman doing? Deadlift German suplex! Oh! Crucifix power bomb! Hello, Su Kong Yoon. Su Kyung Yu. How you doing? I am the owner and founder of this entire channel. I am Leo Wolverine. So I like to yeet with everybody, yeet in the chat, yeet in the commentary in a good way. Yeet on a video premiere and a live stream day and night, in and out, you name it. So welcome. Oh, that's good to hear. And if you're asking me how am I doing on that question ahead of time, all I can say is I'm doing pretty good. Oh my! Wow, friendly fire! Oh my! Oh! Into a Frankensteiner! Into an Irish curse and the bro kick! Oh my! Into a Samoan drop! Not done yet! Crucifix power bomb! Oh my! He's not feeling well. Denied! Says eat it! Go on the hook power bomb! Oh my gosh, Power Rangers are up. Kick to the gut into a pump handle Olympic slam. He's not doing the back tootsie, looking for the back bomb. Back bomb. Destroying the leg. Black Mass! Black Mass! Oh my! Rimuru Tempest has been knocked out by the likes of the Pink Ranger. Wow! Oh, wow, I cannot believe it, knocked out by the Pink Ranger. Talk about a new breed. First Press Ranger Blitz. Ooh, I'll have some rice when this match is over, Julia. May I have some rice? I will have some soy sauce. The power of Batman into a jackhammer. Diamond Clash. And the Olympic Slam! This is an all-out brawl between the RWL members and members of the Jura Tempest Federation. Destroying the leg! Daniel Hunt shows no signs of slowing down. Oh my! Talk about batter up! Oh! Says no! Kamakaya knee strike! Inverted atomic drop and the leg drop combo going below the belt line south of the equator. Taking that much punishment. Choke slam. Superman punch. Oh, we saw that coming. Oh, wow. Flash knee. Cannot forget about it, known as the Fisherman Buster. Side headlock takeover. Whoa. And a super kick from behind it, nasty. No. Fast press Ranger Blitz. He's just not done yet. Crucifix power bomb. Oh! Oh, wow. Oh! Absolute madness. You're gonna have to do it. Oh my! Oh my! Superman punch with a back punch! No my! The super kick from behind in the front! Chair toss! Ay, caramba! Going to Suplex City! Suplex City! Black Mass! Black Mass! This match is over! Wow, what a match! Out of backstage brawl with the Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger, and not to mention the new Batman delivering a message. Wow, I can't believe what we just witnessed, what we just saw, and it is just absolutely incredible. Holy Cleveland, wow, wow, wow. Oh, but we're not done yet, because why? We got ourselves another tag team match tandem. Two on two. We're going to NXT. Though these two women have been waiting their long debut. Meet Suki Rosenthal from Bully Me More, if you like to know, from Interactive Studios Inc. Interactive Studios Inc. She kind of has her mother's eyes, which would be Byleth, the female one, which is pretty obvious. Well, look, the hair, I mean, besides the eyes. Well, the eyes are different. So... Ooh. And then you have one more character, and that would be Deborah Rosenthal. Deborah. Like, there she is, Deborah. Like, who in the world is Deborah? She's actually the daughter of Akagi Toa, you know, going by the name of Cure Twilight and Cure Scarlet. She's that daughter, and yes, and that is the reason why this is coming in a way true. Of course, she has her mother's traits in a way, but her father's heart and strength. And the reason why she wanted to see this tag team up is to go to elimination tag team rules. Only the women only. Only the women only. An NXT referee. Seems that let's see. Who will come in to face off members of NXT? Yeah, that was better. I mean, I don't want to take too long. Here comes Roxanne Perez. And I don't know, Cora Jade. Yeah, there she is. Cora Jade. So the tag team debut starts now to NXT. These two women being accompanied by Selena, mentoring them on ringside. And you see, here comes the prodigy, Roxanne Perez, along with Cora Jade. Of course, he is the undisputed champion, undisputed NXT Women's Champion. Of course, in a tag team match, it would be very most likely not going to work in her favor if she loses in a tag team match and wants payback for the one who does want to get even. But we hear that there's a mutiny rising, of course. Oh, I'm going to enjoy the rice, Julia. Thank you for the delicious rice. Yummy, yummy, yum. And here we go. Mitsuki Rosenthal, the daughter of the female Byleth, and, or should I say either the female Byleth and Leo or Oscar. I'm going to say it's got to be mine, Oscar. So yeah, why not? When it comes to Mitsuki Rosenthal, she is actually kind of a bully on her school, and she does not mess around. She can punch and kick wicked strong, and her strength is unbelievable. Says too slow. Ah! Into a bulldog. Tonight. Choke slam. Too early, jeez. Too early to get up. Too late. Not fast enough, too late. Not fast enough, too late. Too slow. Wow, can't be slow. Embarrassing. Can't be slow. Cannot be slow. Don't be slow. Diamond cutter. Byron's carry super jackhammer. Says no, I think she was looking for a submission. And I was right. Oh my. Oh, very late, very late. Saw it very late, very late. Can't be late. Code red. That's one of her mother's signature moves. Code Red. Oh, jeez, you gotta be kidding me. That was one of the most prettiest moonsaults. Moonsault Scorpion Death Drop. A springboard of Phoenix Splash added into the mix. Kalu Kalei to the Ipskray, and here comes Finger Food Pain at Will by Deborah. That's gotta hurt. Flexible like her mother. Selena is absolutely impressed. No! She wants to see a tag team finisher, and she's got her wish. A tag team finisher. Magic Killer Tongue and Twist. Of the Olympic Slam. Says eat it. Oh, those are consecutive palm strikes. That's a move from her biological mother, Byleth. Wow. Oh my! No! Says Diamond Cutter RKO! Looking for the Crucible Slam! Crucible Slam! That's her mother's move! Paying living tribute to her mother there. So out of 3, it's now a 2-on-1 handicap match. Oh, wow. Oh, my. Denied. Get a load of this. Will not get it. Into a fireman's carry. Super jackhammer. Oh. This seems familiar. Crucifix power bomb. Destroying the leg, oh my! No one home! Summergirl punch! Ay caramba! Into a butterfly suplex. I am not kidding you. When she is able to live that strong, her strength is ridiculously strong when it comes to Mitsuki Rosenthal. Tag is made, and guess what? Here comes the assistant diamond cutter, Magic Killer, Magic Killer, Magic Killer, Killer 2! Not yet, not yet, not yet. No one kicks out of the diamond cutter, Magic Killer. Code Red! Deadlift powerbomb, blast knee! Oh, wow. Supergirl punch, not done. Spear! That's her mother's move from 20 years ago. Come on! These two people have won it. What a match! Wow! It seems the undisputed NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez, is not too pleased of what just happened. And guess what? That mutiny will be rising. I'll give you that. Wow! What a hit! What a hit! Wow! Oh, and also, why not we join in on another tag team? Actually, just a one-on-one. One-on-one. Back on SmackDown. It'll be 2 out of 3 falls, and I promise you this. There's another Hinoka girl, another Hinoka. Not Nagumo, a Hinoka Rosenthal. And she would love to make her debut. Wow. Her son Zion would love to be on ringside. Her son, no, not Zion, Ken, not Zion, sorry. Ken Rosenthal, there we go. Looks like he's all right. Raquel Rodriguez. So here we go. Just a one-on-one at SmackDown. Henoka Rosenthal, the one who married another of another multiple version of Geno and Johnathan. I don't know why I'm hearing booze, to be honest, because I swear it's not booze. Sheesh. And here we go. And who's gonna get that first? Ooh, what a nice. Oh, nice little attack. There's the wrench. The wrench. Another attack. Won that battle. Wow. Crucifix powerbomb. Henoka Rosenthal, the born and raised in Hoshido, seeing her family, her brothers, and her and sisters watching, along having the love of her life for 20 years. She has grown a strong and powerful woman, and finally has her son Ken, who will be next in line. In a 2 out of 3 falls. There's the draw. Says no. Denied into a scorpion death drop. Hit kick to the gut into a pump handle X Factor. Into a pump handle vertical suplex powerbomb. JTS German suplex. Giving a thumbs up to the audience. I think Henoka likes her style. Mamma mia, robust step up top icon here as this match moves on 2 out of 3 falls. Samoan drop. Liv Morgan is not too pleased of what she is seeing. It does not begin at the count of one. Vicious clothesline. Cross body. Springboard shooting star press. Code Red! Code Red to score the first ball. No! Wow! Suplex City! Suplex City! Suplex City! No one home from a cyclone kick. Oh! Oh, come on, get up! Get up! Oh, it's that button! Get up, please! I think Liv Morgan has reached her boiling point and hit the exposed turnbuckle. The referee has seen it up, and Liv Morgan is out of here. Goodbye, Liv Morgan. Ejected. Causing agony to her opponent. Not feeling fine. The springboard out of the splash classic. Destroying the legs. We're seeing signs of the head and neck along with the torso area on those focal points, and it is well done made by Hanoka Rosenthal. Another Supergirl punch. She is like the next queen of the skies, and there's an enziguri kick. Says no way. Denied. And there's a Frankensteiner. Knee strike, forearm, the Hinoka combo. Says nice try. Says eat it. Pump handle Olympic slam. Ooh, what is her super move as you're telling me? It's the Claymore. She's calling for it! Claymore! That's 1-0. She has done it, Mamma Mia! What an amazing match! Wow! That is one amazing match, I'll give you that. That was pretty clever. Real clever, I'll give you this. Oh my. Let's see. Oh yeah, one more debut, and that would be oh yes, I haven't forgotten her. Pure White, who goes by the name of Elizabeth. Pure White, who goes by the name of Elizabeth. So she's next, but she wants to go inside a steely cage on NXT. An ambulance, tables, ladders, and no, I have not seen K-Pop Demon Hunters, Ruben, but I have heard of it. I'm not saying I didn't. I have heard of it. In a one-on-one, we're going back to NXT. And here we go of WWE NXT. Only this time, no entrance, no exit, no escape. Just inside a steel cage where there are no countouts and no disqualifications. Pure White, Elizabeth Rosenthal. The sensational, or not so, Shayna Baszler will do whatever it takes to make it count the most inside a steel cage match. So let's make this interesting. No exit, no entrance, no escape. You name it, you got it. You want it, you flaunt it, you'll have it right here, right now. No entrance, no exit, no escape. Be right back, just going to take a bit of a potty break. I'm back. Just wanted to take a bit of a potty break, so yep. By the way, Ruben, how are you doing? If I wanted to say hi to you. Here comes Shayna Baszler, and you've seen her entrance. Inside a steel cage. Whoa, gotta love this. Tombstone pile driver. Wow. Denied. Says eat it. There's one. There's two. And looking for the trifecta of the Venus flytrap. The springboard Phoenix splash. Talk about crushing being crushed like a human sandwich. Gator roll into a falcon arrow. It's one way to get yourself a headache. Nice moonsault. Oh, that's one way to knife edge chop. Oh, the palm strike barrage. Destroying the leg. Cold red. It's one way to get yourself a headache. Denied. Oh, too quick. Silver punch. Ah, too far away. Ah, too late. Can't be late. Can't be late. There can't be late. Can't be late. Don't be up too early. Don't be too late. Says no. Denied. And there's that jiu-jitsu combo. Very nice. Wow, cannot. Denied. Leaping mushroom stomp. Springboard a Phoenix splash to score the first ball. Gonna kick out at a count of one. Face wash combo. Middle rope fast press. This time she got it. A little through the distance, but she got her. Oh, looking for a submission move. Will not get it. Teed up. Again with the Frankensteiner. Spring him on a Phoenix splash. A trifecta of that springboard Phoenix splash. Oh, too long. Bam, it's carry jackhammer. That's similar to the one of Jonathan's move. And a leaping mushroom stomp. Cover to the kick out and a count of one. A kick out and a count of one. Mamma mia. Swinging double underhook suplex. Gets denied. Kamakaya knee strike. Oh, wow. Supergirl punch again. Springboard Phoenix splash. Diving clash. Again with the Supergirl punch. We're showing signs on the torso and the head area. Not a pretty picture. Still getting denied. Oh! Glitter blitz! That's one way to get yourself a headache. Slapstick. Into the electric chair of the Queen suplex. Oh, what does she have in mind? Look at that fireman's carry! Jackhammer! Store the first ball and a kick out and a one! A kick out and a count of one! Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Wow! Oh, and a high axe handle from the top rope. Showing no signs of slowing down. Oh! And a leaping mushroom stomp! Puts her up there and looking for the avalanche power slam into that super finisher! Avalanche, a super power slam! You score the first one up top! A kick out on a count of one, and who is this woman? My goodness! Who is this woman? Not human! Not human! Oh, no, not enough! Ay, ay, ay. I saw it. I can't react in time. Crucifix Powerbomb. Oh my! X-Plex 180-degree toss-up to score the first ball. That's 1-0. Wow. Oh, she saw that coming. Leaping mushroom stop. Not done yet, and looking for the super jackhammer. Super jackhammer. Let's start the second ball. Well done, Pure White. What a match. What a match! Steel Cage debut, puts it on, and make herself noticeable. Wow! Now we're going to have a little bit of a tournament here. A bit of a tag team tournament. Actually, we're going to do just a tournament. A one-on-one tournament. This will be a regular match rules. Regular match rules. And we'll be on Raw. So the question is, who will be the new #1 contender for the NXT title on the line in the near future? And Batman has the #1 draft pick out of NXT or not? And since Rimuru Tempest was kind of PO'd, he puts him at the bottom of the floor dead last. But it will not stop the new version of Batman. For he is going to go under a new name. Well, in a similar version that he would love to go dressing up as a luchador besides that. So guess what? Here he is. Of course, here come the NXT Mutiny members who are making their way into the tournament as well. K-Sai, really? The Fiend? NXT Mutiny members? Who are the NXT Mutiny members? And why are they trying to come in? Why is Bailey in? Thea Hale, isn't she a member of NXT? Alpha. Channing Stacks Lorenzo? Are you kidding me? Why? Channing Stacks Lorenzo? There's El Grande Americano. Eddie Thorpe. Yeah, there's like elite figures of characters like on Persona cards, and once you've got the Persona cards, it's yours forever. So Giovanni Vinci. I can't believe it. The Fiend meets with, well, actually, I got someone else entirely. Members of Mutiny, which he doesn't, which Daniel Hunt, not even the RWO notices, members of Mutiny is coming in like across the board. Like, what? Why would you want to come? Why would Mutiny want to be a part of this? If they're getting involved, they're absolutely getting involved. Oh yeah, Zoe Stark. If she's there. There she is. Like, why Zoe Stark? I mean, come on! Akira Tozawa? Are you kidding me? Members of Mutiny are appearing on the tournament! Okay then, Mutiny members, let's go. Thea Hale, not part of Mutiny. Welcome back, Austin Lawrence. You're in time for the tournament. By the way, Mutiny members are in the tournament. I repeat, there are some Mutiny members who are in said tournament. You heard me, Mutiny members who are in said tournament. And it's happening right now. Part of the storyline of My Rise and also as well as the live stream. I repeat, Mutiny members have entered the match. Or should I say the tournament, Let's go. Once it's finalized, there will be a number one contender for the champion of their choosing. And here comes going another disguise. There's Batman. Of course, nobody knows under the mask, Daniel Hunt. This will be a regular match between Zoe Stark and, yes, a member of Mutiny, which she does, like, wait a minute. What is someone doing on Raw? I'm not supposed to fight a woman. The answer is a mutiny is rising. A mutiny is rising. The cult of the Rat Queen is on the move. The Rat Queen is on the move. No! On the drive. Oh my. Ah! The does not get a count of one. GT's German suplex combo. Deadlift flash knee. Says no. Mutiny has arrived. Wow. Tonight says no. Middle rope fast press out of nowhere. The Olympic slam. A Samoan drop. Batman going under another disguise, and only this time has something in mind. The luchador loose. Check out the power of Batman. No! Not yet, and a kick out of 2.5. What's up, Raw? The #1 draft pick inside a tournament. Oh my! Oh wow! Oh, I think she was looking for something else. Super kick! Dropping elbow! Look at Batman. Daniel Hunt disguising as someone else on that deadlift military press slam. Says no, no, no. Whoa. Black Mass! Black Mass! The cover! Not a Black Mass KO! Mamma mia! The crowd is chanting "Fight forever," and I don't mind that these two people are fighting forever. I wonder, does Batman is fighting a member of Mutiny such as Zoe Stark? Oh, wow. Oh, throat thrust, uppercut. Someone is getting a crash landing. See that coming with the ropes. Tope con hilo. Superman punch! Superman punch the cover to eliminate Zoe Stark. She is gone. Batman moves on. Daniel Hunt, go secretly, who is Batman. Of course, the Jura Tempest Federation have no idea who Batman really is. Of the identity, of course. He will not even share the secrets, but only those who are members of the RWO and not the Jura Tempest Federation, not for those who slither in the dark, not even Austin Nagumo. Hard-boiled eggs. Ooh, can you pour a bit of salt in it? And I would say some of the hard-boiled eggs would taste pretty good with the salt and the pepper. Oh, Bailey's in. Channing Lorenzo Stacks is in. K-Sai is in. So, a member of Mutiny has joined, has now facing off against Batman, going by another name, Loose, the Loose Luchador. So here we go. So the last two competitors, they will be shown their entrances. No entrance introduction on the first round and the semis, but there will be introductions on the final two. So that's going to be happening. And also, who will become the new king of the ring or queen of the ring by a Mutiny member, and that is Bailey. Here we go. One-on-one on Raw. Tell me this, Austin. Why is Batman facing Mutiny members? Something tells me this is not going as it planned for the #1 draft pick, and that is Batman. And you know what? Even the Jura Tempest Federation is getting kind of confused on this as well. What's going on? The answer, the rise of the Rat Queen. Finger food pain at will. I know Team Aizawa isn't very much better in that regard because once again, I'm telling you, nobody knows who the identity of the Rat Queen is. Nobody knows. Team Aizawa doesn't know, not even the Jura Tempest Federation, not even the RWO, no one. And I mean nobody. Nobody, no one, not a single clue. But all I can say is that this clue is somewhat alarming. The clue is, guess what? It is the rise of the Rat Queen. Oh my. Too early. Too early. Of course, not all of the organizations don't like each other. To be honest, they don't like each other. Well, the RWO don't. There we go. There's that switch. Oh, punch. Oh, and a super kick. Well, you are right about one thing. They all have something in common, that they don't like the rise of the cult of the Rat Queen, and Batman, who is Daniel Hunt, is going to experience this once again, like the cult of the Rat King. So the rise of the Rat Queen, yes. However, the RWO don't like the Jura Tempest Federation as much, but now they're seeing the rise of the cult of the Rat Queen along with her rat subjects. Yeah, this is becoming pretty basically common, and I know, but if you remember, I don't know if you remember what Rimuru Tempest said on the comic strip thumbnail. Well, when Shion said, we did see the attack on, well, I'll get back to you a little later on. Until the tournament is over, I will tell you. I'm not saying no. There's a springboard Phoenix splash. Just sure you can dragon punch. What's up? Wow. And it is too early for a pin there. Wow, the light blitz. It's one way to get yourself a headache. Wow, standing corkscrew senton. Middle rope fast press. If he wants to do more damage, he's got to come up with some plan. There's a Superman punch. Springboard Phoenix splash. But it's not going to keep Bailey down that much. He's going to have to do more damage. Jackhammer! See, I'm no too far away for a 630 senton. He just said, suck it! He said, suck it! Wow! Said, suck it, mutiny! Suck it, whoever you are! Whoever's mutiny is, I will not be stopped, including the likes of the cult of the Rat Queen! Crucifix powerbomb. And with an Indian deathlock applied. When you have an Indian deathlock, it hurts. Denied! Causing agony against the opponent. And of a snatch up power slam. I was going to have to say, does not get the count of one. And a Superman punch. No one home. Denied. Holy cow. What is this super move? Oh, it's the Angel Bomb. Whoa. I guess he has something in common. Super H-Bomb. H-Bomb. Comer. Oh, man, the kick out of the Super H-Bomb. Mamma mia. Denied. Super kick out of nowhere. Double underhook power bomb. Irish curse and looking for the bro kick. No one home again. Says eat it. Super kick, the Florida Keys. The pin to eliminate Bailey out of the competition since Mutiny has just invaded. That's 2 matches in a row for the light luchador. And why did Batman go by the donning of this mask? I guess he has more than one disguise and still will not reveal his secret identity to the Jura Tempest Federation, including Team Aizawa. Even though despite a temporary team-up back in Shadows of the Ninja Reborn, there we go. Wow, K-Sai. K-Sai is the last match. Okay. So here we go. The entrance is on. The entrance is on. Our final 2 opponents, K-Sai and Batman, going on another disguise. The winner of this match will become the new #1 contender for the title of his choosing. K-Sai is what they yeah, he's actually friends with Logan Paul in real life, to be honest, if you like to know Austin Lawrence. So that's his real name, K-Sai. I don't know if he's a YouTuber or not, so that is beyond my belief. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just plugging in my phone with this charger. You are really embarrassing yourself, Kasai. I don't know if he is a part of Mutiny in this storyline. I really don't know. But Mutiny has invaded. It seems some Mutiny members were in the tournament. And the reason why, like I said, the invasion has begun. It is slowly becoming into the cult of the Rat Queen, like the cult of the Rat King of Batman Arkham Shadow, Austin Lawrence. It is gonna happen the same thing again. You have the Day of Wrath, and now you have the Season of Wrath. The rats are starting, and they have been waiting this for so long. The cult of the Rat Queen has come. Oh! He's gonna take him to Suplex City. I think Batman's not a friend to Kasai. The deadlift powerbomb, flash knee. Oh, wow, going with recoil on that one. Says eat it. Choke slam. Crucifix powerbomb. Denied by Kasai. A super kick by Batman. Denied. Oh. Denied. Says no, no, no. Irish curse and the boot kick. Springboard Phoenix splash to eliminate Kasai and a kick out at 2.5. Vicious lariat. Showing no signs of slowing down. Middle rope fist press, and Kasai didn't see that coming, and now showing signs in the head and neck area. His ears must be ringing. Crucifix powerbomb. Corkscrew senton out of that standing. K-Sai was too slow for that middle rope thess press. I think he wants to cut him in half. Here comes the spear. Oh no! Kinshasa! Denied! Why would K-Sai want to be the so-called #1 contender? I don't know. Beyond me. It is completely beyond me. What's he trying to do? Corkscrew shooting star press to eliminate K-Sai to become the #1 contender. Not yet. He said, suck it, K-Sai. Diamond Clash. Over tonight. Says no. A super kick out of nowhere. Denied. I wonder how much of that styrofoam he's going to be using as defense. Oh! Oh, I think he was looking for Black Mass, but guess what? He just got denied. A spear. Ooh. Yep, Super H bomb. Yeah. The crucifix power bomb. The torque on the legs and knees. H-bomb super. The cover. Oh, no, but not enough to pin him down to the count of 3. No one has kicked out of a super H-bomb. Mamma mia. The crowd is chanting, fight forever, and I don't mind that these two are gonna fight forever. K-Sai's got to be really careful because the moment the referee sees the brass knucks, he is eliminated. Under a Samoan drop. That is unbelievable for anyone at kicking out of a Super H-bomb. Slingshot spear. K-Sai's getting up, but does he realize what's coming next? Into a Canadian destroyer or a Mexican destroyer. He said, suck it. Superman punch, or call it the Bat Punch. Bat Punch. Ooh. Oh, had it right going. What is? Oh my. Mass, no! Black Mass! Black Mass! They're coming! Black Mass KO! You get hit by Black Mass and you fade into black! What a match! Batman's the new #1 contender for the title of his choosing. What a match! Wow! Puts up an arm and says, I win like the Undertaker. And we have been crowning a new champion. Not only Batman is king of the ring, but also becomes the #1 contender for the champion of his choosing. Well done, winning by pinfalls by all three. Even though Mutiny members have just entered the tournament, it is completely baffling. But also we got two brawls. Two brawls have just entered the fray, and guess what? Those two brawls have just entered, and guess what's happening right now at the back parking lot? Mutiny has started a fight. It seems that Batman and Austin Nagumo don't only see each other eye to eye ever since during a brawl, but Austin Nagumo noticed the Mutiny members are coming in, and it's a 2-on-2, and it seems Rimuru Tempest isn't kind of here for the time being, but he will get there shortly, until one person just came out of nowhere in the back parking lot. And you're not going to believe who just showed up. It is none other than Nightwing. The other Nightwing. There he is, Nightwing. Like, what? You heard me. You heard me. You heard me. You heard me. You heard me right. Elimination is added into the mix. Austin Lawrence, one of the Mutiny members has just started to come into the fray. And it's Channing Stacks Lorenzo. And you're not going to believe who just came in. Of course, he is not part of Mutiny, but somehow he decided, like, you know what? You want to know what on the comic strip thumbnail? This I will reveal to you. This is what he said. Tell Daniel that this is still the beginning of us. If Jonathan or Geno show up soon, they will be judged. And you can see on the comic strip thumbnail on Luca Megurine's face, and say, if this is about Daniel Hunt, Mr. Dent, he does care. I pray the Traveler helps you. And you know what Two-Face, another two-part version of Two-Face says, we don't make threats to the RWO. We only make promises. How long will you all keep on protecting them? Are you going to protect Batman and his allies? It's only a matter of time until their identities are found out. You can't do this alone, because you could have saved those who vanished when Goku Black's gone. Ooh, they talk about adding insult to the wound. Oh, when he's mentioning this, I mean, Rimuru Tempest is aware of what of what has happened. Even Harvey Two-Face knows this. So he's calling them murderers because why? Because he could have saved them all, but they knew the risks. They knew the risks. They don't want Goku Black. They want him gone because if Goku Black's gone, those that Goku Black created will cease to exist, as in they have never been born. They have never been born. That's the reason why. Here comes Two-Face. Of course, he's not a member of Mutiny, but he decided, like, you know what? If I will, he will try to give a taste of his own taste of someone's medicine, and he chooses the target, and that is Nightwing, Zion Rosenthal. So guess what, Austin? Here comes a member of Mutiny and Two-Face. Oh boy. This is going to get really, really ugly. And here we go! Oh my gosh, Two-Face just threw a punch by the likes of Austin Aguma. Whoa! Says no! Russian leg sweep on Nightwing! Oh my. You know, Two-Face don't take things lightly, if you like to know, Austin Lawrence. He doesn't take lightly. Remember what he said on the comic strip thumbnail, but I'll read it to you again. He said, "We don't make threats to the RWO, we only make promises. How long will you all keep on protecting them? Are you going to protect Batman and his allies? It's only a matter of time until their identities are found out. You can't do this alone because you could have saved those who vanished when Goku Black's gone." Of course, he would say, like, you know, like Two-Face voice, like, "You could have saved those who vanished when Goku Black's gone." There's that diamond cutter. Of course, Two-Face is not a member of Mutiny. I repeat, not. So why would he want to join in the fray? It's like, you know what? I'm going to give them a taste of their own medicine. Even despite being a part of WWE under the likes of Rimuru Tempest. Fairy tale ending out of that butterfly lock modified face buster. I don't know where Austin Aguma is, but he is dealing with Two-Face right now. And a little assisted help by Nightwing. Of course, he doesn't know it's Zion Rosenthal. And there's a back punch. Oh my! A Mutiny member and a non-Mutiny member such as Two-Face has joined the fray. says no. Oh my goodness. Gets tonight. Here comes Channing Stacks Lorenzo, a member of Mutiny. Coming to your knee strike. Wow. Double underhook. Tiger. It is still out of control. Mutiny has invaded. But why Two-Face a part of this? He's not a part of Mutiny. Maybe he just wanted to join in the fray and wants someone to taste of our medicine getting hit by a stop sign. Oh, wow. Looking for the spirit. Bomb! The Olympic slam! Almost attacking below the belt line south of the equator. In the fireman's eye. Nightwing delivered Nightwing. He delivered Nightwing. It seems Channing Stacks Lorenzo is done. There's a double team. Oh! Oh my gosh! BFT Diamond Cutter! And there's the back punch and the rolling senton. Cannot forget about it. Here comes the reverse choke slam. Slapped. Says he's all yours if you want, but remember, I'm not saving you I'm not just saving your skin. I'm only here on my own terms. Into a rolling Boston Crab. Remember, no submissions and no pinfalls, no countouts and no disqualifications. You can do whatever you want. Oh! Looking for the last ride, Spirit Bomb! Spirit Bomb! Hit the car! You got it? Oh! Oh no! Oh, denied! Friendly fire! Here comes the spirit! Boom! Again! Superman punch! Oh! Getting hit by that is no fun. Wow! Oh, wow! Talk about a whirly bird! There's the Kamehameha! Looking for the last right spirit bomb! And this match is over! Wow! A Mutiny member and Two-Face going down for the count of, well, actually not the count of 3, actually going down by knockout. And here comes our second brawl, which is not a pretty picture. Not a pretty picture. Only this one is outside. Outside. Like what? You heard me. Outside of the NXT part of the archives. It seems Batman is not done. Despite being the #1 contender, and guess who came out to play? Tony D'Angelo, a member of Mutiny. Cannot forget about it. And you're not going to believe who came in again despite searching for Rimuru Tempest. But somehow, usually, Batman does not want to say this. But look what Chloe Albert says. Batman, if you dare try to interfere with Rimuru's business, I'm going to have to stop you. He may know the identity of Bruce Wayne, but sooner or later, your identity will be uncovered. I will find out who you truly are. Don't be afraid of me. Does this look like Batman, the new Batman is afraid of him? I mean, really? Come on. Remember, he trained his body to his limits, and also strength lies in the spirit, and not to mention training his heart. Because the match has already begun. And you're not going to believe who just came in. It's the clown prince of crime, none other than the Joker. The Joker has appeared out of nowhere, but he is not a member of Mutiny. Why? Because he's the Joker. He can do whatever he wants. Oh my, the Joker. Even though Chloe Albert wants to stop Batman, it seems like she decided to do a one-time team-up. Wow, he was going for that pump-handle Olympic slam, but got denied. Here are consecutive palm strikes. And not forget about it. The Joker doesn't know how to play nice. Oh! Oh, he got hit that hard. Oh, come on. Getting tired of this. Hook and ladder. A super kick. First one was blocked, but the second one did not. Tombstone pile driver. That is a similar one by Geno and Johnathan. Why is Tony D'Angelo attacking Batman in the first place? Remember, the cult of the Rat Queen is on the rise. The cult of the Rat Queen. And are causing agony. Oh. And a broken guitar as well. He said, suck it to Joker. Oh. Come on, go your knees, strike. Oh my, you cannot forget about it, and right on Chloe Albert. For a crash landing. A super kick from behind, a nasty. Crucifix powerbomb. Denied. Oh! Oh, darn it! Whoa! He got him! I think the gesturing of the Joker's too much. There's the X-Plex. Says eat it. In the danger zone. Slapstick. Oh my. Here comes the Bat Slam. Bat Slam. Bat Slam. Seems Tony D'Angelo's not going to have the back tootsie, but he will have back pain. Oh! Black Mass! Black Mass! Tony D'Angelo's down! Says no! Denied! Whoops, sorry. Ah! Oh! That was by accident. Says, Says, no, no, no. Looking for a double team. Flapjack. Oh, clever. Looking for the back choke slam. Back slam. Back slam. Looking for another. There we go. Into it. Pump handle, Ab Nelson driver. Well done. This brawl is over. Wow, what an amazing match. What a match. Wow. I'll tell you this, Mutiny is starting to come undone its own self. So on the comic strip thumbnail, this is what Batman say. Why? I don't understand why did Tony D'Angelo attack me out of nowhere. You don't have to worry about Matches Malone anymore. And then you see she saying, we did see the attack of Tony D'Angelo on you and we didn't set it up. If a mutiny is on the rising, then we will investigate. As for the RWO, I suggest that you'll all stay out of the way and focus on your matches to win. How can they? I mean, it seems mutiny is on the rise. Of course, here comes one more member of Mutiny. Just as they were going to exit the parking lot, there we go. Just as when they were going to exit the parking lot, seems Batman cannot be done for one little night. Cannot be done for one night. Like, please, just let me. Billy from Sweet Precure, another Japanese version of Glitter Force, the daughter of Luca Megurine. And here we go again. Another version of Two-Face. And plus a mutiny member. Julius Creed? What? Hold on a second. Oh boy, this is not over. Oh! Says no! Since when did Mutiny want to be choke slam? Ow! Denied! Irish curse, and here comes the back kick! Back kick! I know a DDT! Again with the Irish curse, back kick again! Oh, uppercut with the code! Oh, what? Chop block from behind! Super kick with the Florida keys! Hit from behind! Says no! Talk about the bat uppercut! Oh, getting hit by a kendo stick! Aye! Ooh! Double underhook powerbomb! Getting hit by a candlestick. Oh! Oh! Ah, come on. Superman punch or the back punch. Super kick. Gets denied into a Kamagoya knee strike. Denied. Ah, too slow. Sina did not react in time. Did not react in time. Gotta stop wasting energy. Gotta stop wasting energy. Getting hit by a sledgehammer. And now Two-Face getting hit by a sledgehammer. Ooh! Oh, wow! Oh! Oh my! Hell hath no fury for a person who has a sledgehammer. Start. Hello. Bat punch. Two-Face is officially out. Oh! Oh, wow! Billy without a sweet chin Bruce Lee super kick by Cure Melody, looking for Storm Zero. Tyler Driver 97. Wow, this match is over. She did say, I want to help Batman. He and I are pretty close since teaming up together. And you know what? I would say that is an instant classic. Well, at least her mother can be happy about that, dealing the likes of Two-Face and teaming up with Batman. She was going to try to make her debut with him, but she had to make some quick get up. But you know what? A win's a win. And I believe we are going to stop here for the time being. We are going to continue to pick up from where we left off. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And tell me, what do you guys think? Like, I still need to fix more of the tag team stuff. I'm hearing the boos instead of the cheering, which is not fair. But anyways, Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And also celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month for the entire month of October, wearing pink for I Am Main Event Leo Wolverine, who likes to yeet in the chat, yeet in the commentary, yeet on a video premiere, yeet in the nighttime, day and night, in and out, besides the burger joint, you name it. Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. And I'll see you guys on another future live stream right here in Leo's Let's Plays Alliance of WWE 2K25 Paper Mario Z Rebirth Alliance Team. Friendship is magic for everyone. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day and or night. Until then, I got one more thing to say before I end the live stream. Usually I do this most of the time, which I really do. Yeet! Woo!